Right, that was timely. Good girl, good girl. I was just about to go live, and I saw my dad's favourite sheep here, just laid in a slightly funny position, nipped across, and its head out, two front legs halfway out in a big bag. But thankfully, its cord must be still attached. Well done, my darling. You stay down, I'll bring her around to you. Come on, there we go. She just wants to lick it. Look at that. Fantastic. I'm so pleased to get her over the line because she's such a special sheep, aren't you? And that's the one, wherever field she's in, my dad walks in the field, she walks across to him for a fuss. And that's quite a magical thing. It's a sheep that remembers being bottle fed and has always been grateful. So there we are. And so we'll just let her nurture that and bond with it, and then we'll think about having a look, see if she's got another. I'm not sure she will have. She was scanned for one, so hopefully that's what she's having. And I think we'll just leave her with one because she's, you know, with plenty of lambs now that we could foster on. But if she's a single, she's getting to the, you know, slightly senior age. She's not old, but she's getting to a stage where we might think about not putting her in lamb again because she's a proper old favourite. She's one that we're going to give a special dispensation to, aren't we? Yes. So that was quite exciting. So, and just in the nick of time, I don't think she'd have got it out. I had to give it a fair pull and just burst that membrane on its face. So if anyone wants to share new life with the pals, press the share button now. I've got a bit of a messy hand. I'm going to have to wash it before I can put my glasses on, so I can't read any comments at the moment. She's pushing again here, you know. I wonder if there is another. It's entirely possible. We'll see what arrives. We'll let her lick it. All the pals will be pleased. Herdwicks are looking on, yeah. Big lamb, you've done well. Oh yeah, he's a nice one. Yeah, good luck with that. Are you having another? She might be, you know. She's trying on. It could be the placenta. It could be another. I'll wash my hand because I pulled it out one-handed because I had the phone in the other hand. I thought, well, as soon as I got it out, I thought, why not go live on this and let people share the moment, which is what we've done. So really grand news. I'll go and rinse my hand, and then I can read a few comments. She's a big lass. Easy go. I came in to show you them. What a grand little bunch of pet lambs they are. Skipping and bucking and kicking and loving life. And they're certainly a challenge to us at the moment. I think my dad's favourite sheep deserves a name. Morning, Amy. You alright? Have they got some left, Amy? Have they some left? Have they got some left, or have they eaten up? Yeah, just that'll do them, I think, yeah. And here's Captain Caveman. What do you think to that for a name for you? It's quite good, isn't it? Why have I never called you Captain Caveman before? Where you were set about that then? Who remembers Captain Caveman?
That club had everything.
Were it Yabba Dabba Doo? No, or is that someone else?
It could have been.
What did he say, Captain
Yabba Dabba
Caveman?
Doo is Flintstones.
Yeah, but didn't Captain Caveman have it? Or did he say Moo or something?
There was Zowie KV.
Oh, were it? Oh.
That was his friend.
Can you just dry me hand there, please? With some paper towel. I've just done your job.
Lamb to sheep.
I've just saved a lamb.
Where was it?
Not just any lamb.
Where was it?
Dad's favourite lamb.
But where was it?
Second pen.
Second pen, what was it? What was that mean?
You were halfway out.
Second pen.
Second pen.
In there.
In there.
Alright.
All right. Ronnie who? Ronnie who? Hey, are you a bare knuckle fighter?
Rob.
Yeah. We need to give it a name, Dad.
Captain Caveman.
Dad's favourite sheep deserves a name. What do you think? I'm sick of this weather.
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it?
It's just.
I'm just thinking about mucking out.
Oh no! Don't bother.
No, but it's just like, I can't open the gates.
Yeah, but on a Sunday, don't do it.
I know, but I'm at game. I've been out early.
Well, if you're at
types
it
of
game, get trailer on, right?
Where are we going? With this, we haven't got a spare.
Oh, it's had another. It's had another. Look at that. Hang on. I only came to wash my hand and I'm going to check see if she got another. Flipping heck, I've missed the best bit. We were all doing Captain Caveman and we missed another one being... Anyway, it's what a wonderful result, that.
Yes. It needed to come out as
Rosie for Roger's sheep. 2,200 people watching. They're big lambs, aren't they?
Why don't we call it Sparkle Princess?
No, because you stopped Nelly being calling something else princess. What did Nelly want to call that one?
What about everything's princess?
I know, but she loves princesses. I'll tell you what she likes at the moment, Paw Patrol.
What are they called?
Chase, Ryder,
Chase.
Chase the sheep. Now, people won't like that. It needs a better name than... Princess is nice. What about Just Princess? Louis Crested says Just Princess.
Just Princess.
Princess is nice, isn't it?
Are we calling it Just Princess?
No, Princess.
Okay.
Princess is nice. Hello, Princess. And look at that. She's so pleased. You know what, though? She'll have no milk. Just like everything else born at the moment. I can't believe I missed that second lamb.
It's a big lamb as well.
It is.
Had it all by itself.
Well, yeah, it just shows. Once that pilot hole were drilled, there were no stopping second, was there?
You see, it's slightly smaller.
Can you just get it a bit nearer, Dave? Because she can't quite reach it.
I'm happy with that.
You're happy with her? She's done well there. Sky's the girl on Paw Patrol, yeah, she is. From
Sky's
Andrea.
nice.
Sky? Well, should we let Dad choose?
Yeah,
We'll either Sky or Princess, or anything else he wants to call it.
I know for a fact he won't call it Princess.
Oh, we had a conversation last night, didn't we? You were in the house. Me and Dad were outside feeding,
Yeah.
and we were talking about when we were going to feed everything. Right? We were going to divvy up the jobs and feed them through the night. And Dad says,
Yeah.
they might be better done at 1 o'clock.
In the morning.
Yeah. And I just knew it was going to absolutely rile you beyond belief.
I want that. It just amused me.
Yeah.
It absolutely amused me.
Why would they be better done at 1 o'clock in the morning? You're the one time that completely breaks your sleep, totally. Well, there's a few times completely break your sleep, but... So, we've got a relentless supply of lambs, and we've
You
got...
know what I'd do? Put these in there now.
They're all right. There's no problem. I think we just need to get them out. You want to put a trailer on and get them out? There's one not fit to go out rest down.
Which truck? Black truck?
You put them out white one.
Did you bring the board back in last night?
No.
Shall I go down there first and
You
just
could go and turn
inside?
that round, put trailer on, and then we could load up while we've got the folks with us here. What was I going to say then? What was I in the middle of saying?
Oh, I wish I had interrupted you now.
I know, it was
It would have been gold.
really good.
It would have been absolute gold.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's frustrating when you've thought of something to say and
Well,
then
what were we
you've
talking
forgotten
about? Dad, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Maybe it was that. I don't know if it was or not. Yeah, we've got a crisis of milk, so we're having to tube and bottle a lot of sheep and a lot of lambs at the moment.
Very thorough.
Very thorough.
Right, we now we're out for
How long?
only 2 hours.
Yeah, we were. David and Philip fed him at 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock went on forever.
Yeah.
Nearly 11 o'clock. What time I got in?
Right.
Half 10, I think.
He's very, very thorough. And then I met him at 3 o'clock.
And
Right.
what time did you?
I was slightly before him, and I was back in the house for 5:15.
Yeah.
So above 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I didn't. You know, it was.
Oh, we're full on.
Solid work.
I fill buckets of water as well.
It wasn't like I wasn't pouring. I was doing it on my own. He was bottling all these on his own.
Yeah.
And it was. I think if I don't get this done, I ain't going to get another hour's sleep here. So anyway, we got them done. And the reason that we had to do it last night was because Kate is having a well-deserved night off, and it just shows how vital the job that she's doing is. Because if we were doing that every night, we'd be burnt out, wouldn't we?
Well, we couldn't do it. We won't be here to get the farm ready in the morning.
We're not as young as we were.
We're not spring chickens.
We're not spring chickens anymore. Dave, what do you need to do now?
Well, I need to go and put the trailer on.
No, but there's one lamb become detached from the group, from the family.
He's right. He's right, Rob.
It needs lifting back to its mummy. So we're short of milk. So we're having to feed Big Rob, little Dave. Big Rob's not big anymore. Linda says you're all so dedicated to your animals, Rob. Well, and Deanne says iodine, Rob and Dave. We'd never forget that, would we?
What?
We'd never forget it, would we?
No, I ain't forget.
No, we do remember it. But we never mind being reminded. Have you forgotten the iodine, says Kathy?
No, not at all. We're letting that bonding process just take place just before we iodine him.
So
Right,
yeah,
I'm going to go and get the trailer on then.
what about the iodine?
I thought I'd let you lot do that.
Well, do you want to send Louise with the iodine then?
No, I'll do it. But where's it going to go? Is there one of these to come out and then we can... But then, they're good.
Cool. Well, there are plenty of pens
Where?
across yonder. Them,
Well, should we carry him across there?
No.
And then I'll iodine him.
because I think it's a shame to carry her miles. I think you should move one of them.
Well, that's what I'm just asking.
Yeah.
You just have plenty of pens across there.
Yeah, to move that into.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Rather than move her all the way across there, just move one of them that's fitting well across there, and then
Shall
we'll
I
move.
do that one? That is just...
You can do.
Yeah.
But don't forget the navel, Dave. So he's taking that one. And then we're going to put this ewe in that pen because it's very convenient for her. Louise, can you bring the iodine, please, love? Um, 2,600 people watching, 1,090 stars. Sarah says, is she having a third? It looks like she's pushing it. I would very much doubt it, but when she stands up, we'll have a gentle little push underneath and just make sure. Jean says, morning, Rob and Dave. Good morning, Jean. And Jackie says, I love Erdwicks. They have such sweet faces. They absolutely do. So there's what we will do in the very near future, as soon as that pen is officially ready, we'll help Mum to her feet because they'll have taken it out of her. If you pick them up, you know they'll be £10 a piece. Them. Imagine carrying them round, and all the fluid that goes with it. And she's an absolute trooper. So she's either going to be Queenie, Sky, or Princess, or whatever my dad wants to call her. But she needs a name. Val says, hi, Louise. Who else is with us? Richard says, good morning. Real steady when so, do you want to do the honours, Amy? And if you, let's see if you, it's a big lamb, isn't it, that? I was just saying about that's a £10 lamb. What Amy's doing, she's carefully making sure that all that, and really give it a good thrashing Thrashing's the wrong word. You know, a good wetting of iodine. That's it. Whoa!
Not a fan of that. It's on it.
So that must have stung a little bit. Anna says Queenie. Why are they mostly black lambs, says Liz? Because they're mostly Dutch spotted crosses. Come on, Queenie, up you get down in. I think she'll do it. Look at that. Strong, independent woman. Dave, just have a gentle feel underneath, just to make sure. Sue likes Queenie. Well, my dad had an Auntie Queenie. So it sort of works. And I think he liked her. Can you remember Auntie Queenie, Dave?
Yeah, Uncle Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of them. I don't remember speaking to her.
Does anyone remember?
I remember 50p's.
Was anyone ever taught by Uncle Frank? Frank Merrin, taught at Barnsley Grammar School, nickname Bull Merrin.
Why?
Because he roared like a bull when he was angry. Yeah. And he was a gentle man, wasn't he? When we knew him, he was a... I think my dad always said my dad was a bit of a disappointment to him because my dad wasn't academic. And he was quite a notable master at Barnsley Grammar School. And when my dad went there, he was struggling, bumping along the bottom a bit. Whereas he always hoped that my dad would be, you know, reading French at Oxford and stuff like that. And never quite happened for him, but everyone's different, aren't they?
Certainly are.
Yeah.
Everyone's got the skill set,
Yeah.
and we can't all be academic.
So it was Frank, Uncle Frank was Frank Merrin. And I think he was a languages master, I think. Look at that, lamb's up already, look.
And was it
Look at that.
Auntie Queenie that was the relative then?
Yeah, Auntie Queenie was our grandfather's sister.
Yeah, Irene's sister.
No.
Oh, grandfather.
Yeah.
Nick Charles.
Yeah, yeah. So she was his sister, and they lived on Dodworth Road in Barnsley. So is anyone out there who went to Barnsley? It's a long shot, like, isn't it? Because you've got to be fairly old to have been taught by Bull Merrin.
Bull.
A good name, Bull, isn't it? If you were a teacher, you'd be happy to be called Bull, wouldn't you? Yeah. So 2,700 people watching, and they're watching. It's all happening. It's all going on. Two great big lambs. I think they'll be £10 a piece, them do. Debbie says I like Queenie. Sue says, but look what Roger has achieved. It's amazing, exactly. Academic achievements shouldn't define you. They're an indication of what you're good at. And what you're not good at. Christina says, there is no wrong with your dad, Farmer Roger. And Debbie says, Roger is perfect as he is. He's a great farmer. It's better than an academic. Well, there's roles for everyone in this world, aren't there? We need doctors, we need dentists, we need bakers, we need farmers, we need people who care for people. We need the full package, and everyone has got a skill set that lends itself to something.
And your skill set?
I'm still trying to think. Slimming, yeah. Yeah, but I'm on the slippery slope, I know I am. I've had toast for breakfast. I haven't put any weight on yet, but I've had toast for breakfast, and I thought, this is a bad road to go down. This is the old Robert, yeah.
I'm going to take the JCB down to the bottom for the ferry, and then I'm going to come up and get your truck,
Right,
and then we can get these sheep.
yeah.
Is it going to be dry today?
So stick around if
It's
you...
gonna be dry?
Yeah, predominantly dry. Yeah, stick around if you possibly can. We're taking some sheep and lambs outside. We'll be catching up on Snowdrop and see how she's getting on. Snowdrop. No? The white cow.
Oh, Snowdrop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, and then we're going down to see the baby donkey.
Right.
So,
Well, if you want to drive down there,
but don't you need the truck to get it on?
well, I'm going down with JCB anyway.
All right. Where is the trailer? All right. So shall I see you back up here in No, I've still stuff to see in here.
Oh,
so
well, that's fine, then.
don't worry. You go and get that sign. We'll put the trailer on, and we'll get these out, and then I'll do the.
I'm just putting the sign to the side.
Yeah, it's like we did yesterday. So it's not impossible. We might need it again today.
No, it's a funny old day, isn't it?
Yeah.
It dried lovely yesterday, and look, it really banged it down last night.
Yeah. So 2,800 people now. See, these have separated, haven't they?
Well,
But
they're in a pen.
that'll go back to her. And that one hasn't quite got its legs yet. So she's having to divide the time up between the two of them. So we've sprayed them, but we haven't fed them. So, do you think we should do that first? So I don't think Louise or Amy probably know how to work that milking machine.
I'm going to do it by hand.
Are you? It's easy, that machine, though, you know. Right, he's a traditional guy. Jackie says, I love Farmer Roger. Everyone should be appreciated regardless of the jobs. We are all important. Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make. So yeah, we're in a good place, but it's not without its challenges. And Queenie or Sky or whatever we're going to call her, as two new lambs have brought us another challenge, because I don't know for a fact. I strongly suspect she won't be blessed with masses of milk. Hello, guys. Look at that. They come running to see us, don't they? Because they're reliant on us. These little guys are all on the bottle, and they're drinking well on the bottle, which is fantastic. And they're happy, and they're skipping, and they're running, and they're bucking. And we last fed them between 3 and 5 o'clock this morning, so they're getting towards another feed now, but they're not quite there yet. Somewhere between 8 and 9 we'll feed them again, and they're doing grand. You know, that's what you want pet lambs to look like. They're in a real good place, and nearly all these lambs in these pens are supported with an extra feed around that time this morning. One thing that's really pleasing me is that little lamb with the curly ears. It's got ears like them, them round biscuits that are really nice to eat. It's got ears like them, haven't you? Eh?
Getting back to Captain Caveman, right? He just shouted Captain Caveman,
Is that all he did?
and then his club went Barney, and I think that was it.
You seen that one's ears?
Yeah, it's like Kerry Hills.
It's super cute. So 2,800 people watching. Thank you very much for your interest. And what we're going to do now is give Queenie, or whatever we're going to call her, a milk. Look at the athletic big lambs, aren't they then? They're like racing greyhounds. Yeah. Problem is though, what we don't know is how much milk she's got. If we can take the milk, and then we can share it out equally rather than one getting, because she won't have loads, I don't think. Good girl. Is that all she's got? They're built like racing greyhounds, then. Brandy Snap, says D. Yes, Brandy Snap. Michelle sent 100 stars. Thank you, Michelle. Do you use the milk wall anymore for the pet? We don't, but we've got like a holder that feeds 5 at a time. We've got some colostrum in the fridge, Dave. Shall I go and get it?
Because I've
I've
got a little bit out.
Yeah,
I'm leaving stuff there for the lambs to drink.
yeah. There's a jug in the fridge.
Right, I'll mix it up.
Yeah. So we've got a drop, but Dave is leaving a bit in, because I've just remembered with half a jug. Unless Philip's used it on something. I'm pretty sure there's half a jug in the fridge. Carol says, hi, Farmer Dave, Roger, Phil, Rob and Richard. Take care of yourselves. Love, Carol Reese from Dorset. That's a nice thing to say. Self-care is important. If you don't look after yourself, you can't look after others. Wendy says, Dave might be careful. Those lambs are very hungry. They are very hungry. Look at them. They're absolute milk monsters, aren't they? And she's got a couple of good ones there. What a job she's done. Fabulous job. Lynn says, why has there been a problem with milk? Good question. obviously the nutrition's worked in the sense, I mean, she's got a drop, that girl, Queenie. She's got a drop, but the nutrition's worked in the lamb size, it's perfect, but they're just arriving a bit short of milk. So it's something we're going to have a think about and consult on. Excuse me. So still 2,800 people watching. Please give us a share if you possibly can. We're going out to the fields in a minute. The forecast for today is mild and predominantly dry. So we feel confident that we've got a batch that are good enough to go out. And we feel confident that we're coping all right, you know. We're doing as well as we could hope for, but we are having lots of lambs. So you know, and we're having a lot of lambs, and these two, from when the broadcast started, literally one was halfway out. I feared the worst. To now, they're both up. They're looking to feed, and they're like I said, they're built like a big greyhound. I tell you what, Dave, you'll need more than that.
Well, how much do you want to give them?
Well, see how it goes. I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
There's 2 tube lamb these. In fact, there are probably a 3 tube lamb. They're massive.
Yeah, there is milk for mum.
I've never seen. Well, I have seen lambs as big, but they're at the upper end at job. And what we're doing now, people say, why are you tubing them? We tube them because we know if we tube them, we can move on. And we know that they've had the milk that they need to thrive and survive. Yeah, this is like pouring it down the drain, isn't it?
You can do half again, I think, and then we've got 1.5 foot. Okay. The big one.
They're massive. There's no wonder she didn't quite manage just to push that one out on her own.
I think the feeding's been alright with these.
Well, the lamb size is alright, isn't it? Incredible.
Condition of mum's not bad.
Queenie. She's such a sweet girl, that one, because wherever you are in the field, and particularly with Dad, she hunts him out and goes and has a pat. You know, we'll check her age. We won't keep breeding with her forever because she's a good old girl. It's literally, you know what this reminds me of? Pouring beer down your throat on a Friday night. Have you salvaged it? Yeah. Oh, and you hear that big gurgle? Just standing up there, yeah. just give him a... That's it. Grand. Lovely job. So we can do that and move on now. So Dave's going to get the sign in, which we left out last night. I'm going to have a look around the rest of the building. And so I'll see you outside in 5, Dave. I'll tell you what, there ain't much diesel in it. I wonder if we ought to... Have you got a key for the other one? I bet you haven't. No, I've got it. There might be. I've got one in my house. Do you want me to go and get it? I can leave this with you if you want. Alright. Right. So we're nearly out of diesel. How many times has Queenie been a mumkus, Christina? I don't exactly know. Dad'll have a better idea. But middling. So, and we'll just have a look up and down the pens. So, and these are all, like I said, they're all lambs that I've fed once this morning already. And that one's looking to feed again, so we're, it's surprising though, 48 hours on, they seem to come to the milk and job's fine then. Like those are better, aren't they? More independent. Those are okay. Hello. These are all on the bottle anyway. Yeah, they are. Yes, you're beautiful. So, let's have a look in another pen. So that was all action. Didn't expect that. But that was good. Please give us a share if you're interested in coming out to the fields with us and seeing what's happening out there and taking some sheep and lambs with us and dropping them outside. So as you can see, every pen is full. These are the ones that are having sort of extra provisions. One of which is Panda Lamb. Many of you will remember Panda Lamb from the lockdown years. It was a little lamb who looked a little bit like a panda. So very creatively, I named her Panda Lamb. Are you all right, girls? Come on. Come on, beautiful. Let's have a look at you. So they're all good. They're all having the breakfast. And so there's Panda. By the look of her, she'll be carrying 3 again. She had 3 last year. And she's doing all right, you know. I wish they'd just have 2, really, but they were not lucky enough to be able to choose. So 2,900 people watching. Please give us a share and send us beyond 3,000 as we prepare to go out in the fields. I'm just having a general look round. As soon as we finish the broadcast, I'll be getting stuck into feeding all the lambs again, and that will be a necessary job. Oh, I'm liking the henna tattoos. Is it? No, that shows you're a proper farmer.
Ironing stage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
These ones that are bottle fed, is it these 2 first pens?
They're all bottle fed.
Well,
I
yeah,
think.
but
Yeah.
the other ones are on just.
Yeah, they're not as desperate.
But it's just these.
Yeah, them and them. Oh, you're not getting away that easy. Cast a glance in there.
Baby.
Oh wait, they all drink though.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, they're all drink. And what they've been doing? But we haven't got an empty pen at the side of them now. Because they're all a bit similar, they've been feeding them and then dropping them into a pen at the side.
We'll figure it out. We'll bring a pen or something.
Yeah, or maybe move this one. There's some empty. Do you want to see if she'll follow? Oh,
There is one empty one.
yeah. I'm going to turn all these out shortly. Anyway, I'll take an hurdling, one or other. But it's the most.
Me and Louise can try and move her over because there's 2 of us.
I'm taking them out. Should we just build another hurdle?
The smoked pen is not one.
Yeah, they're the pedigrees. So, see if she follows Amy. Go on, we'll see if we can move her. Because it is a lot easier if you want just to slip them into as you've fed them. Right, you pick the lambs up. I'll stand here and make sure she don't run the wrong way. And see if she follows you. Those lambs are coming running. They think it's feed time. That looks promising. That's it, she's coming. And that's what you want. So that's a strong start. I'll shut this. So Amy's going to hold. The trick here will be to retain the connection. Oh, I've got that, Amy. I've got that. Or will she just run off? Have you lost her? I know it's she is. It's that one eating nuts, Amy. Come on, we'll give you some anyway. Mind your fingers, that's heavy. That's it. She's just here. She certainly responded to the bleat, didn't she? You're a bit near that. Just put them on the floor there. That's it. You've got her again now. That's it. Keep them low. They recognise them when they're on the ground. Keep going back. Don't know what that rascal's doing. That's it. Good job. Just sit that one up a bit straighter, Amy. It's just a bit tiring for him. That's it. You know, like put it against, you know, put its side against the bar, just so that, that's it. And it'll just come round a bit, just a bit tight. So, right, so that's given us another pen over there. These are the ones that are going outside. There's just probably one that's maybe not quite up to going out, and it's one of these Jacobs. I just need to ID it. I just need to work out now which one does that lamb belong to, because that's the lamb that's struggling a bit. Just going to try and work this out. So them two are all right. They're having an argument. Right, I'd say that four-horn right, Amy. See those two lambs that are feeding on her now? Grab them if you can, please.
That one.
Yeah.
That one.
Them two. Yeah. I've got my eyes on them, and that's the other one. And they belong to the four-horn. Yeah. I think they're not up to going outside. So just pop them down this passage for a minute, and then we'll build another pen for them. That's it. Try and entice her across. So it's one of the four-horns. Is it the younger one? Yeah, it's it. Yeah. So we're just going to put them down that passage a minute while we build another pen. Just don't want to turn them out and then regret it. Yeah, she's eating a corn instead of following along. That's it. You go right down that passage, and I'll shut it when. Right, don't go any further, because that's it. Go a bit nearer at front again. Draw it at front. That's it, and then backwards now. Keep going. Keep them low. Yeah, nearly. It's a bit of a game, isn't it? But we're better getting it right. 3,000 people watching Amy and the sheep. Come on, Flower, they're there. That's it, just... I'm not sure how it will help, to be honest. Bob says we need Captain Caveman. Tell you what, just pop him in with that Erdwick and open the gate wide and come across here with me. Open the gate a bit wider, that's it. That's it. And then if you just put them in there with her, I'll shut that and I'll get some hurdles. Right, so we've done it. I'll have another look round them, but I'm pretty happy with the rest of them. You know, it's mild. There's an odd shower forecast, but nothing of any substance. So I think we'll be all right. Yeah. Right, so we'll build another pen while we're waiting for Dave. So... So I just need another ordinary hurdle, and that will do us. So bear with us, it will get more exciting. So we're just doing the preparation for turning some ewes and lambs out. We've identified one that we don't think is just up to the job. I'm going to have a look around the rest of them now and just make double sure that there's nothing else that I think is not suitable. Oh, you damn thing. Oh, it don't fit, does it? No, it don't fit. It's the wrong one anyway. Because it's got that on the other side. Oh, no, it needs to go out, yeah. It's a reject, Jamie. See if I can find a better one. When you get to this stage of proceedings, a lot of these hurdles will have something wrong with them because that's why they're here. That one might do it. That's heavy. I was going to say a heavy B, but you can't say such words. So still 3,000 people watching, incredibly. As they await us. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah. Let's get rid of that one. We're destined to be the dullest broadcast in Facebook history, aren't we? Because we can't put the hurdles together. Yeah. We found a rogue hurdle that's compatible with no one. So that one might work now, does it? Has that got two lugs? Now the pitchfork has fallen over. But the good news for Amy, as our health and safety representative, is it didn't spike anyone. Is that your recurring nightmare, Amy? Well, no, that you actually caused someone to injure themselves through your own negligence. Right, yeah, so open that right in. I'll stand back here, and we'll deflect that sheep into that hurdle, and then we're winning. We're winning in life. That's it. Don't look that bad, that lamb, to be fair. Maybe it's that one that's a bit... And possibly not. I think if you put that lamb in, then go round and just nudge her back, I think that'll be the safest. And she'll hopefully put a reversing beacon on, and we're all laughing. As long as she doesn't spike me with them horns, we're in a good place. Whoa, don't you? Oh!
You alright?
Yeah. Oh! Oh! I'm like Mystic Meg, I forecast it. Gosh. That was painful. Could be worse, it could have been my hip.
I'm not sure how compatible this one is.
What it is, it's because it's been sawn off. That's it, we've got it.
Solid boot.
Compatible. So, oh dear me. What a kerfuffle. I thought it were all going to be so easy this morning. We'll just have a little wander around and we maybe drop a few lambs out in the field. And come on, beautiful. Are you all right? So I'm just going to have a little appraisal of them all now. So, hungry-ish. They're all right. No issues with them. They're all right. Happy enough with them. I'm just, you know, because there's nothing worse than turning something out that you're then fetching in the day after. Come on, mister. Let's have a look at you. Come on. Come on. They're all right. They're all right. I think that's our other, isn't it? Philip, if you're watching, how many's she got? Because she don't want to go out, does she? Because that's one of them. Has she got one or two? I think it's just one. I think it's that one. I think maybe that needs to stay in. 3,100 people. Jennifer says, I remember on a live when he was sat with Pony Adley and he was pawing it and got him in the crown jewels. I don't even remember it. That one just ran its spiky horn down my leg. It was quite painful. But it's just a little war wound. Come on, missus, can we have a look at your lamb? Here we go. So I think that's a Tony. Tony one and only. And is it doing all right? Just looks a bit gangly, doesn't it? Maybe it's all right. How do you know who's the mum, says Michelle? Well, just by the way they're behaving. And I've been watching that one. It's a bit like a giraffe. I'm not certain I'm going to put that one out yet either. I think the rest of them, happy enough. But giraffe and that big mule, I think will will possibly leave in. Now she walks down that ginnel. So that's the one we're going to leave in. She's only milking on one side, that's why she's only got one lamb. Deborah said, Philip said one, Rob. Yeah, grand. And Jean says, hope you're okay, Rob. I suppose that's all part of it. Well, it was an accident. She didn't mean to do it. She just didn't quite know where her lambs were, and it's our fault really for, you know, it was no one's fault, it's just one of them. Victoria says, morning, Farmer Phil. Rita says, are you okay? Absolutely champion. If she just walked down that ginnel, I'd fasten her down there. Larissa says, do people need special qualifications to work on a farm? Yeah, I don't know. Farming is an ever more technical occupation. Hello. That one's happy. You know, to drive one of these big fancy tractors now, a lot of it's computerised. Can Queenie have some food, says Pauline? Absolutely, she'll be getting some. And Rhea says, you need a Dave to catch that one for you, Rob. Well, are you spraying numbers on the ewes and lambs before they go out? We're not doing this year, actually. I think we're just relying on them being properly bonded. But what they have got, they've all got an ear tag. So if needs be, we can ID through those means. So there is probably a more comprehensive way than just a number that sort of blurs and rubs off and you can't always read that long later. And Jacqueline says, Faith Mitchell, good morning, lovely. And Maz said, I bet you wanted to say something naughty. Not really. You're just looking painful, and I was quite keen to hang on to her, you know. So I'm waiting for Dave to get back with the trailer on. Becky says, does Farmer Roger know his favourite sheep has had twin lambs? He doesn't. Angie says, you need a sense of humour. You do with this weather. It's David here now, so we're not going to wait too much longer, so sorry about the delay. Would you not get some milk off her for the babies, Rob, says Linda. She's got one side of her udder that's not functioning. It's not a new injury, it's an old one. And so yes, there's only one side working, hence why she's only got one lamb on her. So Shirley says, morning Rob, visiting in a couple of weeks' time. So looking forward to it. Shirley from Dartmoor, fabulous. So yeah, that's wonderful. We'll look forward to seeing Shirley from Dartmoor in a couple of weeks. So yeah, 3,000 people watching, 3,480 stars. Thank you very, very much. And I'll just keep an eye on that ewe, because that's the only other one that I'm not going to put out. I think all the rest are good to go. So let's see if I can just... That's gone down there. Oh, down you go. That's it. Let's hope it's a better. At least she ain't got any painful horns like the last one. So I'll just put them like that. So she's down there, and the rest of them are all fine and dandy. So this gives us a chance to either release some more from the pens or build some more pens. So we're happy with them. We're confident that they're ready for the big wide world, and they're going up to the Whitemare field, which is a field that's well sheltered. It's a field with plentiful grass. It's a field with other ewes and lambs in it, but not a high density, not a high stocking rate. So it's a perfect first field for them to go in, and and they should do absolutely fine. So these are our pedigree Dutch spotted. Come on, can we have a look at you? Good girl. Come on, good girl. And I'm just going to inconvenience them a little bit by standing them up, but only for the right reasons, just to make sure that that there's nothing lambing, that there's nothing ailing, that they can stand up, because sometimes, you know, if you never stand them up, you never know if there's anything wrong with them. Come on, Flower, can we see you? Yeah, we can. Come on, beautiful. Two good lambs there. See, she's a bit lopsided. They're not drinking one side of a bag out, are they? So that's one to look at. You see how big that side of her udder is compared with the other? Is that just scar tissue and it's just going to take time to lift, or is there an issue with her bag? That's one to check on. So we'll and check we will. Come on, you're always sat here, aren't you? Hmm? Is everything all right down there? Come on, come on then, come on, come on. Up you go. She's always a bit reluctant. So there's plenty ready, isn't there? They're all well bagged up and they look ready to pop. But yeah, they're hanging on at the moment. Nothing to see here. So we should be in a position now with David to load these girls up. Just have a quick glance in here. I think what the best way, that's it, the best way to do is leave that up and then try and one-on-one. So that, you know, like if you have one bottle in your hand, leave the others for them to go at. And then as you're content that they've finished, pop them into here. You can't, at the moment, you can't rely on that only. That's just something to top, you know. That's it. You'll get more down them, Louise, like that. That's it. Perfect. You know, that machine, that contraption will be fine in a week's time. Just hang it on and yeah, and away you go. Yeah, because, you know, those two are taking plenty, but there'll be others who don't quite get it yet. Let's have a quick look at our girls' lambs. Could call her our girl, couldn't we? They're proper lambs, them, aren't they? Look at that one dancing. That's having a play and a jig and a jump and a buck. Perfect. So, we've got a little system going here, which is what we want. A little system is good. And here comes Dave. I'll be back. Oh, I've got one lamb. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that one. It's got a tummy full of milk, as this little guy. So what we'll do, we'll carry the lambs across. Yeah, Dave.
Is that it? Is that all that's going on?
Well, it's all I could catch. And now there's quite a few. 6 or 7 ewes worth. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ewes worth. Not yet.
Are all these good?
Yep. Everything loose is fine. There's one calling out here. At least we'll bring him a pal. There, little one. There's a friend. Yeah. Get me to guard him. Well then. So cute, says Mandy. And Jacqueline says, love see the lambs skipping about. And whilst it's a little bit blustery, it's mild, which is definitely in our favour. It's mild and it's a predominantly dry day forecast.
I'm going to check him now.
I've got that one.
Alright, wait.
Or is there another?
We want more.
Alright. And we're just checking in for a vaccination now. Philip thinks about it. There's not been vaccinated. But if there is, we can't understand who's done it. Because I didn't let any out in there yesterday. Did you do?
No.
Can only have been Charlotte. Or this is the one you haven't looked at.
That's it.
Yeah, it's done. It's done and a good reaction as
The
well.
one with a bad foot needs 8 mm.
The U. So stick with us, guys. We will get out there. There's lots of triplets in here that we need to get back to and feed. I'm just going to guard these to make sure they don't come down the ramp. I don't think they will. You can see it's a predominantly sunny, bright day outside. I think we do have tickets available today, so that's good. We were sold out yesterday until 2:30. So thank you very much for everyone's interest and support. Oh, look here, Pied Piper. I think they're done, Dave. That's the lame one, I know that. Uh, 3,100 people watching, 3,780 stars. These lambs are all being loaded up to go out into the fields to live their best lives, to hopefully progress and to grow and to enjoy some better weather. Will says just clouded over here in Bridlington. Oh, heck. Michael says Ria May, who's home. Hello, can I ask you a question? Oh, is that some kind of weird? Yeah. If that's a scammer, please ignore or block if you can block. Might not be. If it's not a scammer, then sorry. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Linda says lovely and sunny here in Kent. Debbie sent 200 stars. Thank you. No ear tags on a lamp. That would be an indication that it's not done. So if there's one without ear tags, then that will be the guy. So there is one there without ear tags. But the question is, who's put it in? There's one here without ear tags there, that'll be the one. Here comes it. Steady, girl, steady. I'll stand here and it'll make them go a bit wider and stay a bit straighter. They're all coming in now then. So that little guy needs its vaccination, which we can do before we go. Come on, missus, up you go. Come on. There you go. Better. That's better. There's some more sheep coming, Rebecca. Will not be a minute. Another one there, Dave. Another one there. We know your tag. So they're the two.
Yeah.
Fancy that. Okay.
Right.
Why don't we just vaccinate them?
Yeah, but it's off, isn't it?
I just thought you'd leave the U on and just vaccinate. No, but I'm going to do them all today. It's in just for one.
Just do them all.
Oh, you mean leave it here?
Just do it.
Right.
Hello, Philip. Them two we've just brought out.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that we brought them back.
You're a little bit behind on the.
You said. Can't hear you, Philip. Can't hear you, Philip. We'll have to hang up.
They're going back in pen. I know they're not tagged. We've got Mum and two.
We worked it out.
That's why I brought it out of the trailer so she's probably.
3,100 people watching, and we are eventually.
We need this back off, Tim, just so I can get the sheep back in.
Absolute calamity here. But I think we've got where we need to get. So that's good. Right, so let's shut this door. And get ready for a little road trip. Wash my boots.
Yeah.
Right, let's move it on up. So we're in the black truck now because the other is low on diesel. And this is a proper scruffy farmer's truck. That's really coated. That's really coated. So I thought I'd lost that coat. And I found it again. It's in Nellie's car seat.
That's all right.
I've not decided yet.
I'm telling you what we're doing. We're reversing it. It's to wet.
I've not decided yet.
You decided?
I've not decided yet.
I've decided for you. We're reversing it. We made a right mess last time.
I've not decided yet. Right, so
Turn around. What are you doing?
I'll just have a little trip round the farm.
I've
You
got
could film
all this to bed up and that though, haven't I?
I know, but just film the field as we go back. And read a few comments out there.
Do you want to just drop me off at bottom then?
Why?
I've got. I am limited for time, Rob. I can do this, but we can't like go on forever. I'm afraid. There ain't a lot of people here. Well, there's a lot of people here, but they've all got lots to do. Do we need any straw in the roundhouse?
I will need a bit. I tell you what, David, I'll just take them up because I can do it. I can just drop them at the side of the road and you put straw in round it.
Well, I've got time to drive up and reverse you in.
Who was on that?
Well, Wade's on it. They're doing it as they were going.
I
put him on it so I can just do this and then roundhouse. Do you want to move it?
Do you want to keep talking to people then?
Yeah, can do. Rob's reversing.
And if you look through the lens of the screen, you'll see what people can see and then talk about it.
Well, the sun's coming out.
No, but if you look through
There's
that,
a bit of blue
Dave,
sky.
If you look through that, and then you can focus on things, and then
Right then, so Rob's reversed back. Gonna go around the paddock. We could do with some eating that grass down, couldn't we, when it dries up a bit? It's a bit too much. Do you think there's in... What do you think?
2 pigeons, 3 pigeons. There's Rosie and Silver there. Silver's getting close to falling now. As soon as we've
In
got,
Rosie too.
yeah, as soon as we've got the lambing a little bit further down, then Silver and Ruby will come up to the roundhouse to get ready for falling. I think they're due right at the end of May. I think.
There's a squirrel on top of my straw up there. Finding a few seeds. Just watch, there might be a birthday party coming in, Rob, now. It's 9 o'clock.
Pigeons are all flying about in the sunshine.
Playground went down well yesterday. Lots of people on it.
Yeah, I saw a really nice lady with what who was a daughter, I think, and the daughter was primarily in a wheelchair, but she was with assistance. She could get round as well, and they were playing really heartily on that area of the playground and really enjoyed it. She was such a smile on her face.
Well, the roundabout's popular as well.
Yeah, it makes me feel dizzy.
I don't like going. I won't go on a roundabout. I don't like them spinning cups either.
So we've just gone past the ferret racing arena.
Red squirrels.
Red squirrel, and we believe that the female red squirrel has possibly got babies. Georgie thinks she's got some babies, so that's really exciting. It'd be a big disappointment if she hasn't, but
Well, she thought she saw like some, you know, she might have been coming into a bit of milk.
no, she definitely said that.
Yeah.
At one thought, she said that all
It's a lovely pen, that. You know,
all
like
the hair round her teats had all come away, just like it's like a dog's does when it's whelping.
you know, it's a big pen for a couple of squirrels, but if you're gonna do it right, eh?
Well, there's certainly something that they can have a nice life in.
I brought that sign back. I'll take it. Might take the other one down because the other one's riveted. Well, you know, if it's windy. We'll see if we need it. Right, off we go. Car park's already here, sorting everybody out. If it's anything like yesterday, we'll be full. Do you know numbers for today, Rob?
Yeah, it's nothing like yesterday.
It's a lot quieter.
Yeah.
All right, so there's still plenty
There's
of
room.
tickets out there for people.
Tickets available.
I know there weren't tickets yesterday because it was we were to car parking capacity. We just managed. Right. So clear my side. And this is the field where the sheep are.
Right, I want to drop you out, David. I'll block the road with there.
We'll wait for that car to come past it. Right. Let's get this open. One of the good things about this field, especially with the stormy weather we had last night, they can get under these trees, they can get, you know, at the base of that wall over there, so there's shelter to be had in an open field. Doing all right. Winding out. Rob's just writing himself up. And then we're away. So this field's called the White Mare. You'll be alright there, Rob. There's a nice bite of grass in this field. It's nice and long. It needs more sheep to actually eat it down. I'll bring my spanners up and get some creep in there today.
Yeah. So we managed to get that in, but you can see here there's loads of grass. The field is in real good order. There's a few sheep in, but not loads. And they're going to love it in here. That one just ran into its mum. And it's nice to have this amount of grass and a well-rested field to turn them into. Come on, little guys. Won't mind you, mum. And they can wander off in their little family groups now, and that's the other beauty of a good sized field like this. They can all find their own corner. And, what I'd like to do is, before we go, to make sure everything's paired up. Do you like that? Yeah. Do you want to just skip round them others, Dave, and just make sure they all look all right? Well, I'll just skip and then run around the mothers and check them. But it's worth doing, because if there's anything going wrong way, we've got the trailer here, haven't we? It's back. We can take it back home. We just need to slow down a bit, so just run around. And then it gives these chance just to, like David says, dissipate off in the little family groups, which they've done. That one's done. That's a oneer, that's a twoer, that's a twoer, so there's two singles. And the rest are twins, so 6 twins, 2 singles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 5 twins, 2 singles. So David's just checking the periphery of that field there. We will check these twice a day at the moment, because this is the crunch time, that first day or two. Sarah says beautiful. Off you go, Dave, a bit more pip. 4,200 stars, 3,300 people watching. Thank you very much for taking an interest. A couple of crows there, just nice cherry blossom tree there. And it's quite a lovely field, isn't it? It's got it all. It's got a pond next to it. It's got a dry stone wall. It's got a newly laid hedge. It's got woodland. Make sure that don't walk down and out onto the road. It's got woodland surrounding it on 2 sides. So it's got plenty of shelter. It's a nice dry field. It's got a good quality soil type. There's a Suffolk here with the lambs coming to say how do. David's got round there so far. He must be happy with what he's seen. So what we'll have to do when we get back, I'll have to get a pitchfork, start levelling some straw out, and start going round topping up lambs. Because it's 9 o'clock now, isn't it, crikey? We haven't got far this morning, have we? So she's come to see us, hasn't she? Don't you start going out to the road, missus. Go on. Go on. I wonder why that one's come. They must have thought we were going to feed it. Unless it did come to see an old pal. So hopefully David's happy with what he's seen. He's jogging back. People watching, and we're nearly ready to set off home. Hopefully, when David reports back, he'll say everything in the garden's rosy and that everything's doing really nicely. The advantage that we've got when they go outside is there's no finer food than spring grass. You know, it's rich, it's abundant in this field, and there's a nice number of sheep in. It's not. You know, if you've got an awful lot of sheep in a small field and they can soil it badly and sour the grass, basically they're urinating and putting the muck where they're eating, which doesn't intrinsically upset them, but it's bound to make it less palatable. Now, if the sheep are not too intensively stocked, then the grass is going to be cleaner, isn't it? It's going to be something that you'd be much more inclined to eat.
We'll have to corn them and catch it. The one was slightly lame.
It's that one.
We'll have to catch it.
I think you get away a bag of corn.
Yeah, I do.
It's just another job. Right, I'll.
Right, you go.
Yeah. Let's draw away. Let David shut the gate. And the job should be a good one. Put the hazards on. Shifting the gate now. We'll be jumping in a second. Hello. Okay, I think we stop it. Right.
You got it on selfie.
Right, so do we need this on for anything else?
We can take it into the yard and drop it trailer off if you want, and then we've got just need this other trailer moving for the load of pea gravel that Dick's organised tomorrow. Could all do with brushing out so it's nice and clean so you don't get anything in it. Back into the yard. Unless you're taking any more sheep out today.
I don't think so. I don't think there's anything, fit to take out really. We just tentatively let a few more out of the pens now and see how they go. So the car park squad are here.
Got the cups of tea, keeping themselves warm. Pond's full. It would be, wouldn't it? Not going to be empty now, is it?
If
Well,
the
this
pond
room.
isn't full now, it will never be full again in its life.
So jackdaws jumping on top of the llamas. They're after nesting material again.
Right, where do you want to be then?
Well, do you want to go down to the bottom?
Where do you want to be?
Well, I want a machine down from down bottom, so.
I'll drive down
Are we dropping the trailer off first? Are you wanting to?
I
in
thought
the
you
yard.
wanted it down the bottom.
I know. Shall we drop the trailer off? Well, there's two of us, and then I'll jump on the old machine.
Right.
And we'll get that filled up today. So when you need it, you don't really want to be stopping for petrol or diesel. Not many lambs yesterday, did they?
No, we're a bit quiet. Some of God.
Yeah, they're strong lambs. Every field's got sheep in. It's got.
What I'll do, Dave,
There's a bit. Yeah, go on.
I'll jump out here and you can drop it off.
Right.
I'll just
And then I'll come back down.
have a quick look at the donkey and
Are we getting weighed, just and weighed down to?
I'll have a look at it.
Right.
I want to get back up to roundhouse and start spreading straw out really, and start feeding the lambs. There's those triplets are due again now. It's like painting the Forth Bridge. Look at that.
What?
They were taking hair off the bull.
All right.
Jackdaws were nasty. And she's chewing away nicely now. Look,
She looks bright, doesn't she?
looks a lot brighter.
Yeah.
Right, thank you very much. I'd say, excuse me, I'd say her udder looks a little bit less angry. So what did we say we were calling this one? Was it Snowflake or something? Or can anyone remember? Come on, beautiful. Hello. Come on. Come on then. Oh gosh. Come on. It's a big calf, isn't it? I think when you've been dealing with the lambs, you get next to a calf and it feels colossal. Come on. Come on, let's have you up. Still 3,000 people watching. Snowdrop. Thank you very much. Come on. Oh, that's what she thinks of that. Beverly says Snowdrop. Hello. Hello. Hey. Cowie snow. It's a pretty calf, isn't it? Angie sent 100 stars. Thank you, Angie. 4,400 stars. 3,000 people watching. And Jane says Snowdrop. Joanne says Snowdrop. I've got to remember Snowdrop. Early spring flower. I'll tell you what. That teat looks so much better. So much better. 4 cows in there that are in calf and not yet ready to calve. There's more calves in here. Let's have a look at this one. That little white one there was born the other day. So you can soon lose track, can't you? The heifer of the white one, that's the heifer. And everything is munching lustily. Look at that. Is it a heifer? Yes, it is. Good girl. Look at that now, she's drinking all 4 teats. Can you see how she's pulled all them teats down now? What a good cow. Easy girl. She's a big tall cow, isn't she? We're only having a look. Yeah, it looks so much less angry. Can you see that back quarter, the one with the infection? I would say she's been drinking that now, which is really positive. That means it must be tasting more like milk. Look at that. Let's just see if it feeds off that one, the infected one, or not. Thinking about it. So while she's still not got loads of milk, she'll be feeling better all the time. She'll have another course of antibiotics today. She'll have another anti-inflammatory today. Steady go. I'd say that's really positive. I think that's a big improvement. Right, where's our little effer? We've had calves galore, haven't we, just lately? You lose track. Come on. This is Morag, isn't it? Come on, Morag. And that Morag belongs to Bonnie. Look at that, what a picture. Bonnie took a little bit of time to come into her milk, but she's doing well now. Will her coat darken, Rob, says Anne. If it's the white one, Anne, no. It's going to stay white, which is... and that's what I like so much about the breed, really. The variety and the fact you never know what's coming. Janet says, morning, family. Great to see Snowdrop looking better. Elizabeth says, Snowdrop and Snowflake. That would be super cute. Jackie says, morning. 2,900 people watching. Please give us a share to propel us back up to 3,000 because we're off to look at the baby donkey before winding things up and going, and then I'll go and feed the triplets up at the roundhouse again. So that looks really nice in the sunshine, doesn't it? And it's that kind of day. Hopefully those lambs that we've just turned out will enjoy this sunshine. The ewes will enjoy the spring grass. They'll make more milk as a result of being outside, and it should work well. Sharon says a healthy farm is a fertile farm. And Anne says, thanks, Rob. Sally says, Leslie White, it's Wade. And Lisa says, your mum will love this live, Rob. Hopefully she will. And Amy says, is Princess Aurora in this barn? She's not, but she's in the next one. You didn't have any white calves. Now you have several, says Sheridan. Joanne thinks Bluebell for the calf. Valerie says, you haven't forgot your favourite name, Morag. No, Morag it is. And Joe Taylor says, is Gorka the dad? He absolutely is. Paula says, it's lovely seeing all these babies. And Lorraine says, how is Harry doing? Which one was Harry? I totally lose track. So, right. Let's make our way on. Look at that. That looks grand. Oh, gosh. That's a heavy gate. There we are. We'll have a quick look at Murphy, who's outside getting some sunshine. Hello, fella. What's wrong? Do you want to go back in? So just we're having him outside so that when it's raining he gets a bit of wet on his coat, and hopefully that way he'll grow a longer, better coat for showing. You can see he's very much a brindle. You can see like the tiger stripes in his pigmentation, and you can see what a wonderful top line he's got, and he's a real smart bull. We're very, very pleased with him. We think he's a little bit special, and when we take him to the Highland Show, we will find out. Harry Houdini, that's it, Harry Houdini. He's with his mum in with all the rest. He's doing grand. Right, so Little Donkey will not break out into a song because it's a Christmas song. And that would be bad luck. So this is interesting, isn't it? This is a real sign of spring. Is there anything more green and pleasant than those first buds on a lime tree? Where can we get it in focus? So that one is just coming to life. And it's the most beautiful green, isn't it? And all these buds are about to explode. It's how you get... They're not quite in focus then, are they? Anyway, there's loads of buds and they're already coming to leaf. And that's exciting because it really transforms the look of this avenue when those lime trees start to show in all the splendour. Then it's a special time. Morning, Wade. You alright? Not so bad. Morning. Right, we've got a horse here. We've got Robert and Bruce, who are absolutely looking the part, aren't they? Frolicking, playing. Lady deserves some kind of medal for the job she's made of them lads. Pony M and Scylla. Aussie Horseborn looking resplendent in the sunshine. Rainbow, who is pretty close to giving birth. She could fall at any time now. We're on full watch with her. And she looks in good order, doesn't she? She looks great. And then it's Donkey Derby time. All the donkeys have been outside. They're now back inside. The little baby's looking great. Morning, Danny. Hello. Pauline says hi, Wade. And Denise says wonderful lads, Robert and Bruce. So this is a little donkey. It's only 36 hours old, probably less than that. Gillian says would be nice to see a mini pony give birth, but probably end up embargoed. There's nothing else to end up embargoed now. There is no more filming planned. So we are free to air. If anything's happening, you will see it. And you know, that's the way. You know, if anything ever is embargoed, it's only done for the right reasons. If you know what I mean, you're just out of respect for our media partners. You know, the TV people. You know, if we're embroiled with them like we have been for springtime, then obviously there are a few things that we have to hold back for them, but hopefully when the programme's aired on the 15th, it will all be worth it. Hello, beautiful. Now then, good girl. Good girl. So yeah, we're surrounded by goats. There's Princess Aurora over there. We'll go and have a look. Have another look at this donkey. It's feeding really nicely. 2,900 people. It's nearly got us back up to 3,000. Can the baby donkey take us to 3,000? Please give us a share if you possibly can. Did anyone see the video of Blossom going out for the first time on the supporters? A supporters video. Absolutely awesome. Cass said, how is Princess Aurora doing? I thought, to be fair, it was the best video I've ever shot. You know, when you self-shoot videos, I haven't watched the finished thing that Dale's put out, but I saw that it had gone out on Supporters, and it was sort of, you know, it was just a magical sight. Denise says, beautiful baby donkey, having a good drink of milk. So let's go and see Princess Aurora. And Princess Aurora's mum is Hetty. And we seem to have had so many new arrivals, don't we, since the turn of the year. Sally says, yes, it was magical. Lucy for the donkey calf. It's a donkey fall thing. I'm singing Little Donkey, says Yvonne. And Tina saw the video of Blossom. So they've no hay, she's no hay. Oh, Danny, she needs some hay, I think. That one's... So yeah, there's Princess Aurora, growing big and strong, looking fabulous. Blossom and Valentine, beautiful dance they did. Cheers, Danny. Thank you very, very much. Right, let's head on back to the roundhouse. We'll just check that nothing's lambing up there, and then I better get stuck into helping up there, I think, because it's surprising where the morning's gone, isn't it? There'll only be Amy and Louise up there, and they'll not be across beyond the bottle-fed ones. They won't know what we're topping up in terms of tubing. So I need to get up there and start marshalling the troops and making sure that. And then there'll be all the injections to go around. We've got quite a few that are on various therapies, various remedies. You know, anti-inflammatories, antibiotics, stuff that's keeping them going, stuff that's you know, will hopefully see them recover from whatever situation they're in. So there's so much to follow. I'm sure Philip will be in shortly. We've tried to divide the job up so that we all get some rest and all, but the animals get a consistent level of care. That's ultimately what we're all after. That's the motivation, that we get through lambing with everything being in as good a shape as is humanly possible. Because you know you'll always get situations where things don't do as well as others, and you know that's just life. But you can generally influence things positively if you give it your best shot and your best level of care. So that's what we're aiming to do. Obviously, the broadcast to you guys is something that you know we enjoy doing. It's part of what we do. It's a good thing for the farm. So that's just part of the daily routine now. You know, it's something that we want to do, that needs to be done, and we need to make as good a job as possible of, if at all possible. It's been a little bit tricky this morning, one way and another, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's been a little bit slow getting things moved and what have you, but we got there in the end. Just hoping that these showers blow through quickly. I think they will. The forecast looks fairly positive for us. I don't know what it's like up and down the country, but round and about Barnsley, I've just done the handbrake again wrong, haven't I? I've ratcheted it up instead of putting my thumb on the end of it. Oh, wait. Mechanics up and down the land will be absolutely dismayed. We'll just have a quick look from upstairs to make sure there's nothing lambing or nothing doing or happening. And then we'll say cheerio and I'll get stuck into some feeding. The wind is blowing me up the stairs here. It's from an unusual direction. Right, so what's occurring? triplets everywhere are going to need feeding. Are you alright? Dave, just check that one in corner, will you? Might be nothing. It might be nothing, but it's just acting a bit funny. It's this warble in the corner I'm looking at. Lambing. I'll come down. So, we have a lambing. I just thought she were acting just a little bit strangely. He says there's two legs he can see. He doesn't know if there's a head. If it's backwards, it'll need to come. We'll find out in a minute. So, we'll just sign off the broadcast, hopefully with another lamb being born. So we started with one, didn't we? And we're going to finish with one, so that feels quite... yeah. If you bring all the tackle up. So Louise is going to get a chance to have a look at it, because ultimately that's what she's here for. It's what she went to school for moments like this. On a night like this.
You want to come this pretty quick though, bring everything you've got.
That's code for hurry up. I can go around that way if you want to, too. Alright. Whatever you want. So I spotted that one too, says Janet. Well done. So there's a big bag there. So Louise is just going to have a feel what we got. Is the question. Feel if it's proper. Is it properly presented? Oh, it's coming. Here we go. Look at that, as if by magic.
There's another.
Is it going?
Yeah.
Are we happy with it, Louise? Tongue's out, isn't it?
It's quite dark liquid as well. Are you alright? Did you get a splash bag?
Oh, yeah. You're not a farmer or a vet if you've never had birth fluids slapped in your face.
It does happen.
It does. Happens to me a lot. If I'm blowing into one's mouth and it shakes its head, which is a great feeling because you know it's alive. Yeah. So, well done, Louise, says Pauline. Deborah says you started with a twin lambing and it looks as if you're going to end with a lambing. Go for it, Louise. Well done, Louise, says Ria. But I think we're better building them across yonder now because we just need more hurdles.
There's some hurdles at the end.
Is there?
Yeah.
And they're all dogs now, aren't they?
Well, we'll have to use the dogs.
Yeah. A dog hurdle is like something that's wrong with it, and it's been passed over several times. And when you get to the end of lambing, you just have to use all the dogs and tie them together. So, wow, that was a quick one, says Janet.
I thought you were actually pointing straw in there, please.
Oh, did you? Were you about to give me a mouthful of obscenities?
No, because I wanted to know where to put the straw. Because it don't need a lot, it just needs a bit.
Shirley says, I can see Louise has come on so much since joining. Well done, Louise, says Paula. Well done, Louise, says Melanie. And Karina Vaughan says, well done, Louise. So, Mummy's licking it, which is exactly what we want. Tammy says, thank you for sharing with us. Will it be twins, says Deborah England. David confirms that it will be at least twins. What's her body condition like? How fit is she?
She got 2 dots in her, I think.
Because you can usually get an indication of how many. I mean, it looks like a twin size, doesn't it? It's a good size lamb without being crazy. But, you know, poor old, what's her name? Whatever we're going to call her, Queenie. She's had 2 monsters. I think she's had 2 10-pounders there, maybe more. Driana McConnell says, a beautiful lamb. Wendy thinks she's carrying triplets. Tammy says, wow, what a great job. Dorothy says, good job. David's putting his coat on because he's a bit cold. Rose says, let us know what your dad wants to call you. We 100% will. Susan says, is it a single? No. Mandy says, is it a boy or a girl? Please. Louise is going to tell us. Or is it a tup or a gimmer? A little girl, a little gimmer. And thanks for the broadcast, Robin Dave, says Katie. And Pauline says, gosh, Louise, wish I was you. Great delivery, Louise, says Gillian.
When you're at Rowan's, do you sit like that? That's your Rowan's thing.
See, Louise is from a farming family, so this is not new to her. But it's still, you know, all practice is good practice. Lynn says, thanks for sharing, Rob, and a road trip too. Really enjoyed the broadcast. Excuse me. Wendy says, only came in for a short time. I will watch on catch up later. I am caring for my daughter, who is autistic at the moment. That's from Wendy Carter. Well, good for you. I hope she's doing well, and I hope she makes loads of progress, and I hope she enjoys the videos. Christina says, brilliant spotting and delivery. Jackie says, that looks cute. Katie says, lovely to finish on. And Ellen says, great delivery. Francis says, excellent.
How's your battery these days? It being an
29%.
It goes down quick then, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it would probably... Oh, Trevor, you're like a broken record. Trevor, give it a rest, please. Bad result yesterday, Robert. Lincoln coming to get you. We'll see you at Wembley, Trevor.
Do you think it'll be you and...
And I would love it. I would love it if we beat them. I would love it, right?
Have we beaten them already?
No, they beat us about 6-0 at home for the week. But I would love it, Trevor, if we beat you. I'd love it. That's an impression of Kevin Keegan, by the way. It's not my genuine sentiment. May the best team win is what I say. Spray the navel, don't forget, says Christine. Christine says, another great broadcast. Trevor's like a broke record. He keeps chirping up here. Lincoln are coming to get you. Lincoln are coming to get you. Yeah.
Can we block him?
Trevor's getting blocked, and he's not really. I have a soft spot for Lincoln. I hope they do well. If Barnsley don't go up, I hope Lincoln do. Can't say further than that. Rachel says, call her Grace. My Grace is 13 today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grace. Happy birthday to you. And to everyone else whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday.
Law of averages.
Christina says, started on a high and finishing on a high, and a load of dross in between. No, I made that up. Goodbye, Robin, Dave, Louise, and everyone at Cano Farm from Kate Bowes. We're going to see if we can get another one born now, just to finish on. Is it there, Louise? Is Trevor coming back with a comment, I asked myself? Don't worry, Trevor, we're not blocking you, really. We're very grateful of your interest. Trevor's left. Wendy says, happy birthday, Grace. Anne says, sun is shining here, but blowing a hoolie. Great live, guys. We're all fed up with seeing Trevor's negative comments, so they're not negative, Sue, don't worry, I'm only kidding. I like Trevor, and I like Lincoln, and I don't...
There's quite a few Lincoln coming out.
Yeah. Please don't pile on Trevor, he's a good man. Joe says, will you check the second? We are doing. And Emma says, Cannonall Farm Charlton fan here, but we nearly needed that win yesterday. Hopefully safe from relegation. I thought Charlton I can't understand.
Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, why they're so low in the table. I've seen them twice, and I think they're a good team. You know, I thought Barnsley played all right. I thought they could easily have got something from the game, but you know, it's one of them. I think it's playoffs for us now at best, but it is possible for us not to get to the playoffs. So anything could happen. Is that head following, Louise? That's the question. As long as the head's following, and everything in the world
This is the first time I've seen
is good.
There's Philip being
Rowan.
No, Philip. That's it. Philip.
Oh, Philip Brown, yeah. Heather says great live. Sandra Savosa, Robert gets but no, I didn't mean it. Trevor has left the building, says Kate. I'm still here, Robert, thank goodness. I was starting to worry for Trevor's well-being. Here we go. Is it going? Is it going? It's going all right. Is there another? Don't say there's another. Don't say there's another.
I think there might be.
We don't want another triplet. Please don't be another. Please be twins.
Won't rule it out. Do you want to have a little field room?
Sorry. Oh God, just hold that there. Put it back to Ken. What do you think?
It's just twins.
Just twins, right?
That's what I think,
Okay.
and I'm very glad. Oh. Josephine says, "What an amazing you!" Just stands there calmly. It's what we want. If it was a Kerry Hill, it'd be somewhere other side of the building by now, wouldn't it? And we'd all be holding on for grim death.
Or a Cheviot.
Louise has it nailed, says Karina. Absolutely. Well done, Louise, says
I
Tracy.
better go down to my dad's because his boiler's not working.
Isn't it? So what do we do?
I'm going. There's two ways of resetting it. I'll see if I can get it going.
Or get him some logs.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I'll drop this little bit of straw in, then I'll go
He
down.
can come round to my house for a bath if he can. So Trevor says, my wife come in to support us there, Robert, to apologise for all my comments. Trevor, I enjoy the interaction and the banter. I was only kidding. And I do hope that I'm impressed with Lincoln. And I hope if Barnsley don't go up, I hope they do.
So who do you think's going up?
No, Derby and
Is it possible for anyone else to get to the top 10?
Portsmouth are up.
Yeah.
Bolton could catch Derby, but I don't think they will. So playoffs are likely to be Bolton, Peterborough, and then any two from Barnsley, Lincoln or Oxford.
All right, so we're not home and dry.
But we're 6 points ahead of Lincoln with 5 games to play. So we'd have to do really badly on the run-in, but it's possible. We're not playing that well now. Anyway, what will be will be.
So
I'm not going to roar.
straw-wise, what do you think is anything that's...
I'd like a bit in them all, Dave.
So 2 squares.
I'll get the fork and I'll just
Squares and everything.
at least a bit more in it.
All right then.
Because there's all them pens, you see. You need 2 squares for pens. Minimum.
So there's no waste.
2 on there and 2 in the floor, yeah. Yeah. Right.
Right, I'll see everybody later. Nice to catch
Well,
you.
we've been going 2 hours now, so it's probably time to let people get on with their day. So from Farmer Rob, in a bit of a windy oil at Cannon Hall Farm, and David and Louise, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your comments and sticking with us while we were struggling to load the lambs and sheep and all that malarkey. And we'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow, if not before. I think we're still on tomorrow. And if anything happens with the pony, rest assured, we'll be straight at you with all the latest. So from Farmer Rob,
Farmer Dave, catch you later.
and Vet Louise,
Vet Louise. Not Farmer.
we'll see you soon. Cheerio, everyone. Bye bye.